Hello everyone, and welcome to the Madridista Journal. After the 0-0 draw on Rayo Vallecano's pitch, Xabi Alonso appeared in the press conference calm and composed. He explained that, as often happens in Vallecas, the match was difficult to control. According to him, the team tried to impose its rhythm, but Rayo played at a very fast pace, with many transitions, which made things complicated. He reminded everyone that this stadium and this context almost always produce very intense matches where everything can change in a single action. He was asked whether the busy week, especially the intense match at Anfield and the emotionally charged win in the Clásico, had caused some psychological drop-off. He acknowledged that after matches full of emotion, a certain letdown can happen. However, he refused to link this match to a mental problem. For him, the team wants to remain stable in both preparation and mentality. La Liga is decided over many matches, and in that sense, each game is a new battle. This one simply did not turn in Real Madrid's favor. Another question focused on what worries him more, the results or the quality of play. He responded that he cares mainly about the team's progression. He spoke about constructive self-criticism and continuous improvement. That is the foundation of Real Madrid's standards, a standard that should not lead to panic. The season is long, we are still in November, and he believes it is important to maintain clarity and balance.
Regarding intensity and duels, some observers felt that the team lost those key battles. Xabi Alonso does not fully share that view. He considers the match was evenly contested. In his opinion, the defense held strong in the second half. He highlighted the defensive work and the support provided by Fede Valverde and Eduardo Camavinga. What was missing, according to him, were the offensive transitions. Rayo had situations to destabilize Rayo, but did not manage to make use of them. In the second half, the match lost its structure. Many turnovers, runs, and transitions in both directions. This is why he asked his attacking players to drop deeper and help defensively. He explained that this instruction came from the way the game was unfolding, which had become very disorganized. The question of pressure around Real Madrid also came up. 2 matches without scoring, the start of the international break, media noise. Xabi Alonso knows that the expectations are very high. He says that this must be accepted. The important thing is to maintain emotional balance in good and bad moments. This is not the time to talk about a crisis. This is the time to work. He was also asked why Endrick and Gonzalo were not used. He simply explained that there were already players on the field capable of creating danger, and that choices depend on the match's flow.
Concerning Fede Valverde, who finished with muscle discomfort, he clarified that it is not exactly the same issue as at Anfield, but it needs monitoring. As for Trent, he believes the player still needs time to regain full fitness after his injury. The international break will help him recover rhythm. Finally, he was asked about the essence the team showed during the Club World Cup in the United States. He replied that the season is built mainly through the league campaign, with the entire squad involved, and that it is during this period that the team is truly evaluated. In summary, Xabi Alonso rejects alarmism. He acknowledges the current difficulties, but emphasizes continuity, internal standards, and stability. For him, the team knows what it needs to improve. The season is only just beginning.
We move straight on to the player ratings. Courtois. He handled Rayo's dangerous moves well. They created a lot of situations but few clear chances. The Belgian, as always, was a wall on his line. Fede Valverde. A solid match from the Uruguayan, who did not have too many defensive problems on his flank. He came off at the end with discomfort, as in Anfield. He never saves his effort and gave everything again, even while physically limited before being substituted. Asensio. The best player in Real Madrid's defense. He showed commitment and proved he can be a serious option for the starting 11, given Dean Huysen's poor run of form. Huysen. A bad match from the Madrid defender, who continues a run of disappointing performances. Substituted at halftime by Xabi Alonso after being booked in the first half. He struggled a lot against Rayo's attacks. Unrecognizable. Carreras. He struggled a lot on his side, where he did not receive enough help. The home team's most dangerous actions often came from his flank. Still very hard-working, but it was not his best day. The Frenchman was not good. He failed in Tchouaméni's role and could not reproduce his compatriot's level, taken off in the second half as he could not control the midfield. Arda Güler, a quiet match from the Turkish player. He was one of the few to bring something in terms of creativity, but without managing to stand out. He had a good chance in the first half and could have scored, but he lacked space and freedom. He almost scored on the final play. Bellingham, he left a few moments of high quality in the first half and was among those who tried the most to break Rayo's defense, without success. Too isolated in the attacking setup during a poor collective performance. Brahim, he almost never managed to create danger. He fought, but it was not enough to trouble Rayo. Vinicius, a poor match. He contributed very little offensively and did not help defensively either. Rayo often attacked through Carrera's side, and number 7 provided almost no support. Only 1 or 2 interesting actions in the first half. Mbappe, frustrated. Another match to forget, similar to Anfield. He received few balls, and the few he had, he did not use well. Real Madrid needs him in this kind of match, and he did not deliver. Militao, with him in defense, Real Madrid suffered a bit less. Better than Huijsen, but still not a standout performance. Ceballos, minutes without real impact, came on to bring clarity to midfield and did not manage to do so. Rodrigo, little playing time and not accurate in his actions. He tried to take on defenders, but without success. Trent, not enough playing time to be evaluated. Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid suffered a lot at Vallecas, and the coach was unable to turn the match around. Few solutions on the bench, especially during a second half to forget.
That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you very soon in the next video.